Good morning, Pisces. I am going to do a little mini reading for you today for the weekend. Start you off. I know that there's been a lot going on with Pisces, so we're going to do just a little mini general reading for Pisces. What have we got for Pisces? Okay, I'm just going to do one card for Pisces and 3 situation cards. So what have we got for Pisces? How can we start the day off right for Pisces and the weekend? It's the 12th of May, 2017. What have we got for Pisces? Okay, I'm about ready. I just washed my cards, Pisces. That one. And I'm really, I washed them, I let them sit overnight, and then I just spent some time binding my energy to these cards. So we're going to see what's in store for Pisces. Okay. I feel like I'm ready to cut. We're just going to deal with this little mini deck right here. Okay, so the overall energy is, excuse me, coming into the truth. So it's kind of like you've maybe taken a break because you've needed to learn something about yourself or come to your true feelings about either a situation in life, like one of life's big lessons for you, or maybe in a situation, but it looks like you've taken some time and you're ready to kind of come out of that time of reflection or solitude if you've isolated yourself a little bit because of this. So for you, Pisces, we have the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Okay, and then we've got, in the situation, we've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, so not being able to find balance in the situation. And then we've got the Father of Wands. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or it could be, you've also got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So that is coming out of a feeling of betrayal. So you're feeling very out of balance. For some of you, you're feeling left out in the cold and you feel like you've had betrayal. Excuse me. Major betrayal from somebody else, and you weren't able to find balance, but you've made a choice, and I think it surrounds somebody that is a fire sign or a situation where it seems, because the Father of Wands is an energy, he's very exciting, but he's also very willful. And, you know, he's very certain of himself. And for some of you, you know, Pisces are people who, you know, like they just want peace and quiet. They're very peaceful, quiet people. And, you know, they just want to be happy and everybody around them to be happy. And it could be that this energy that's here in your circumstances could have just not jived with your need for like peace and calm around you. And so either you've taken yourself into like this period of seeking for some sort of truth, or just going to be back by yourself because you needed like to rest, like a break from things. but you're kind of feeling isolated a little bit. But it looks like you needed you weren't able to find balance, and either you were feeling betrayed or just very overwhelmed. But it looks like you're coming out of that situation. Like that cycle's coming to an end for some of you. So let's see what this 5 of Pentacles is about. So it's about some sort of commitment or foundation that fell through. So for some of you, this could be a breakup, or it could be bad news. Well, not really bad news. It's not bad. Something could need a different approach. The 4 of Wands is not always bad in the negative, and I'm sorry, in the reverse. So for some of you, it could be a breakup or something that didn't pan out the way you wanted to, maybe with a project at work, and now you're feeling left in the cold because somebody has kind of taken over and you feel like that wasn't their place and they betrayed you because maybe this was your project, and you're just feeling really like having a hard time figuring out how to balance it. But for some of you who this isn't about work, it could be that there's been somebody in your life that's kind of overpowered your energy, and you've just needed to really step away from it because like your peace has been affected. And now that you've stepped away and taken your break and kind of, swam around in some deeper waters for a little bit, you're feeling a little bit isolated, maybe a little lonely, or wondering how, for some of you, it could be you're considering how you can, get a new foundation in a different way with this person. So this four of Wands can also be like good things. Stability is there, but it's just going to be in a different way than what you thought. So that could be the situation for some of you. So this Father of Wands, what is that about? And that card wanted to pop out. So that's the Emperor in reverse. So the King of Wands and the Emperor is Aries. So possibly Leo, possibly Aries, but I would say definitely a fire sign. Somebody who, in this situation, somebody's acted maybe rather carelessly. I feel like this is a person, this Father of Wands. Maybe they acted carelessly. Maybe they did something, whether it's at work or somebody else in your family, or whether it's your romantic partner. And the Father of Wands does not necessarily have to be a male. It could be male or female. So it could be that person carelessly said something that really threw you off of balance, or made you feel betrayed or left out in the cold, and now you're thinking, like, just thinking about why would they do that. Okay, these two cards want to come out, and then we had a flyer. Oh, okay, so the Sun came out. So you might, this is about mastering new skills, a light coming out in a situation. This could be somebody who comes in to help you, or it could be, just that you're staying positive in this situation. And then what flew out of the deck are the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So there's something to celebrate. The Sun, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. And then there's like an active waiting period. So I feel like you've had victory over this conflict. The Sun's coming out now. Either because you're victorious because you've been patient, or you've been victorious and you're going to have to wait for a little while longer to get to kind of get through this situation. So for some of you, this could be that somebody really hurt your feelings. It left you feeling out of balance and out in the cold, and you need to take the time to kind of heal from this situation. And for some of you, this could be work, like a project that somebody else took over and you're feeling very imbalanced. But you're coming out of that. You're coming out of this sense of betrayal. There is victory here with the Six of Swords. And then the Sun is on the horizon. So I feel like good things are coming, and there's going to be a little bit more waiting involved. And like I said, this Four of Pentacles here with feeling left out in the cold. Either it's making you feel really like unstable in whatever area of your life this is affecting. So if it's romantically, you're feeling like kind of the foundation is not solid right now. Or it could be that what you need to feel out of the cold, whether it's romantically or at work, is just seeing things from a different perspective. Like happiness. There's a way to still work this out and grow in this situation, but it could just be a matter of you needing to change your perspective on how you're interacting in this situation, or how you're reacting in this situation, or you know, your role might be a little different than what you thought. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you later.